Chasing after that rush is something most addicts are familiar with when it comes to substance abuse problems. But there's another type of addiction that's devastating the lives of Montana families that's not that well known. KPAX's Marcus Boyer gives us a closer look at the impacts of gambling addiction in Montana.
With close to 100 casinos in the area, and sports betting soon making its way into the fold, gambling addiction is an underlying issue that's affecting people in the Magic City.
Just look at the casinos. You never see them empty. There's always cars in the parking lot. Just in terms of our patients, so I have 4 active gamblers on my caseload right now. And they range from the person who, they gamble more than they should. Sometimes they're a little short on rent, but versus I've also got some who lose everything. I've had ones that have lost their entire retirement. They've drained their kids' college fund.
From machines, live card games, online betting, to state lotteries, gambling stimulates an addict's brain the same as someone with a substance abuse problem.
For those people that do have a problem, the gambling lights their brain up the way alcohol or methamphetamine or whatever might light someone else's brain up. There's something about the lights, the bells, the sounds. They feel alive, they feel engaged, they feel excited.
You know, you can tell when a person is under the influence of drugs and alcohol. You cannot tell if someone's a compulsive gambler. We're sneaky. We don't want you to know.
Like other addictions, this problem affects a person in various ways, ranging from financial issues to damaging personal and professional relationships.
It's devastating. You turn into a monster, someone that you would never think you could become. You lie, you steal, you hurt people, a lot of people.
For people suffering this addiction, resources for treatment are limited, as this issue is not considered as detrimental as other types of addiction.
So your resources are much more limited. You have a smaller pool of counselors, you don't have as many levels of care that you can get for treatment, and there's not as many of the 12-step support groups. So those are your basic resources in Montana. Certainly out of state, there are some large treatment facilities that only treat gambling on an inpatient basis, and those are also options if your insurance pays for it.
Even though things may look bleak for the addict going through this problem, there is hope.
Come out and tell your spouse, your friends, your family, hey, I got a problem and I need help, and they will help you. I would find a counselor, I would find a program that you feel comfortable with. Just take it day by day. You can do it.
Reporting in Billings, Marcus Boyer, MTN News.
If you or anyone you know thinks they may have a problem with gambling, you can call the Montana Council on Problem Gambling's 24-hour hotline at 888-900-99